People don't always understand what anxiety and depression looks like. Life seemed great. And then during my first year of college, panic attacks returned. And then I fell into a deep depression that had me feeling hopeless and suicidal for over a year. I was your 4.0 GPA student. I had been awarded Best Speaker during a speech competition. I had friends, I went out, I had family who loved me. On the surface, I was doing great. But on the inside, I was slowly giving up on myself. By the time I reached middle school, we still had no answers. I started getting bullied a lot, and I suffered through panic attacks. Early on, I used writing as a way to help me cope with my pain. But thankfully, my parents wanted answers, and they weren't ready to give up on me. So by the time I was 14 years old, finally, I was diagnosed with cone dystrophy, an eye disorder that causes total blindness when my eyes come in contact with bright light due to a defect in my cones. This meant that I would also be considered legally blind. That meant that my dream of driving and owning a car would be gone, and I would have to wear sunglasses all the time. Self-care has become a real important part of my life. I know I have to work extremely hard to stay mentally well, and I have to make sure that I make time to do the things I love. Today, I am extremely blessed to have a strong support system in place. My mother, I wouldn't be here without her love and support, professionals, a therapist, friends, and even my dogs that I can always rely on. Life is still pretty challenging today, I would say, mostly because of my eye condition. I know that I have to work harder, plan ahead if I want to get from point A to point B, or I always have to make sure that everything around me is accessible. And on top of that, I still struggle with my anxiety and depression, but I now have the tools and the support system to help me get through anything in life. Today, who am I? I am definitely more than my blindness or my anxiety or my depression. I am obtaining my master's in clinical mental health counseling. I'm an author, a motivational speaker, a mental health and disability advocate, and founder of the Your Sunglasses Selfie project, also known as the #I4ACure campaign. I get to go around and share my story with the hope that I can inspire and help others. There is no shame in asking for help. You're not weak, you're not broken. In the end, my differences have made me a stronger person, and I wouldn't want it any other way. As Luke Watson once said, my ability is stronger than my disability.